This is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. Today we're going to look at 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 7 through 9. Now, if the ministry that brought death, which was engraved in letters on stone, came with glory, so that the Israelites could not look steadily at the face of Moses because of its glory, transitory though it was, will not the ministry of the Spirit be even more glorious? If the ministry that brought condemnation was glorious, how much more glorious is the ministry that brings righteousness? So what's Paul saying? Here in this context, he's defending his apostleship. He teaches the new covenant, the cross of Jesus. But what he is doing, he is explaining that the old covenant was a works covenant that would kill you. It was a ministry of death, ministry of condemnation, that it required the Israelites to perfectly obey the Mosaic law, and the consequence of their lack of perfect obedience would be that they would be cursed of God. So he's comparing and contrasting, really, the ministry that brings death and condemnation with the ministry that brings righteousness, which is the new covenant, which is the cross of Jesus. But you must point out that the old covenant did exactly what God wanted to do. It was his plan that when he gave his law to Israel on Mount Sinai, Israel was an unbelieving picture of the people of God. So when he gave his law, the purpose of it, according to Romans 5:20, was to increase their sin so that they would see that they were in a hopeless position, that if they were going to be saved, God must do it all. But in this context, just be very clear that the old covenant is which the Ten Commandments is the summary of, is a ministry of death and a ministry of condemnation, because it represents the ministry which is the old covenant, which is a works covenant. Thank you very much. If you want to check things out further, go to our website, ids.org. You take care now. Bye-bye.